Really?
It's Friday afternoon, which means it's time for your favorite comedy talk show, The Random Kristian Show. Today, The Random Kristian Show is interviewing actor, producer, and director Robert Amico. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's Famous Salsa Buena. 3 unique blended salsas and more coming soon, made with fresh cilantro and just the right amount of heat. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. Created by Colonel James Neil Broaddus, this Facebook group is a great resource and network for creatives. Contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen and heard on the Rabbit and Red Radio Network. Check them out at rabbitandredradio.com. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify or at deadcampers.com. Are you looking to add your logo or design to apparel, banners, and other promotional products? Check out Creative Coatings KC for all your branding needs. You can find them online at creativecoatingskc.com. Like what you hear? Don't forget to take a quick second to like, follow, and subscribe to us to get notifications when we go live. Now here's your host, Kristian Random.
Yes, snap it, baby. Ooh, yeah, we got the rhythm and the moves. Okay, you got the rhythm.
I have no rhythm.
Okay.
I take that back. I am a bass player. I do have some rhythm.
I was going to say, you used to being part of the percussion of the...
Right. Yes. Anyway. No, I do.
Yes, the bass is like a percussion instrument.
In a way, yes.
In a way.
Yes. We set the groove.
There it is.
Drummer, we set the groove.
Yep, that's true. And hey, guess what? I play drums.
You play drums?
We've been through this.
Yes, we have. I know.
Okay, I was like, oh my God.
Wanted you to play along.
Andy, I'm the one with the dream bramage.
Right. So, yes.
But yeah. Hey, yo, it's Friday. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. I am Kristian. That right there, that's Randy. Andy.
Who the hell's Randy? Are you cheating on me?
Randy Andy. It's an old 80s band.
Sure. And that was the worst. That was the worst cover of a flub ever.
Google it. Google it right now. Prove me wrong.
No, I'm not Googling the Randy band from the 80s.
Randy Andy. That's the name of the band. Randy Andy. They had like 2 hits.
Okay. And I believe you.
Okay. Hey, I had the cassette. I know. It's real.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
Do you still have your cassettes, by the way?
I actually, up until about 9 years ago, had cases of cassettes.
Yeah. I had cases of cassettes and CDs.
Yeah. Oh, I had milk crates full of CDs and ended up in a very rough situation and went to some, because I had them all downloaded on, guess what?
My iPod. Your iPod.
Yeah. The thing that Apple ate.
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
Yeah. Which, by the way, to save me and get me through the pain.
Oh, your Boston cream. Oh, sorry. Your Boston cream pie.
There it is. Yeah. Okay.
When are you going to enjoy that delicious delicacy?
Never.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's there to look at.
It's to
help you. No, I get it. I
visualize.
Right.
And then enjoy.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, and if nobody's ever had this, and I'm not sure what JJ's.
Okay.
I love you, JJ's.
I love you, JJ's.
It's delicious, not nutritious, but it's delicious.
Delicious.
So it is, yes, Friday. It's a little after 4. We had some kind of problem with the turning it on. We kept turning and saying go and run and make it happen, restream, and restream went, no, try it again. No, try it again.
Yeah, as men of a certain age, we have trouble turning it on.
It is a common problem.
It
Even
is.
with our wives.
Right.
We have this problem where they go, try it again. Yeah, try to hit me again. One more time. One more time. I'll be over here when you were done. Okay. But anyway, we made it, and here we are. And tonight, depending if you're on the East Coast right now, it's tonight because technically it's after 5. Is that where they cut the line off? 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. That's from afternoon to night, or is that like 6?
I would say that that's correct. Yeah, I would say 5 o'clock as the sort of
world turns.
No. As the sort of accepted quitting time of most jobs,
right?
5 o'clock. You know, I would say that is the start of the evening.
Unless you work in my field. Then,
yeah. Where your end of the evening is lunch for most people.
Right about 11 2 there. Yep, okay, gonna be done. No, everybody's eating lunch. Well, I'm eating dinner and falling asleep. So, yeah. So, where was I going with this?
I have no idea.
I don't either. But anyway, so here we are. It's a wonderful tonight day, depending on where you're at, and we're leaving it at that. Just let it go.
It's a wonderful Friday.
It's a Friday. Friday.
Yes. Friday.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I'm just trying to convey to everybody because we're worldwide. We are worldwide.
We're global.
Well, I mean, we do what we can.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, for being as cool as we are. I'm humble but cool. We've got Robert Amico. I like to say Amico. Yeah. Robert Amico, actor, writer, producer, director, gaffer, carpenter, probably.
Jack of all trades.
But Robert is one of these guys, and it's so funny because I've shown his picture to people, and they're like, how do I know him? I know I've seen this guy or something. I'm like, I'm sure you have. Robert's been through a lot of places and movies and TV shows, and our favorite is the Red Rose Wagon with Donna Lee Heising, which is how we actually ended up meeting Robert. Exactly. And he was on with her, but we lost his connection during all of it. It was one of those things. So we've been trying to get him back. We finally scheduled and got it all coordinated, and now he's ready. I hope you are ready, world, because this is going to be fun. And but yeah, Robert is he's gone to acting school with well, I'm going to let him explain.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people, kids, or have heard of and are like, oh my god, no way, really? That's so cool. That's how I describe it. Anyway, so and yes, we are back. I know we were gone for a couple of weeks there.
Well, you were gallivanting all up and down the East Coast there.
The East Coast? You mean the northern Midwest?
That too.
Wait, I was thinking South Dakota.
I forget. I get my Carolinas and my Dakotas mixed up.
Was I in North Maryland or Southern Rhode Island? Yeah.
No, you were in East Florida. That's where you were.
It's very wet in East Florida, by the way.
Yeah.
Very wet. because East Florida is the ocean. Just
Right.
clarifying for.
Yeah.
Well, some people don't get it. And if you have to explain the joke, then it's just not that funny. So if that's you, over here. All right. In the meantime, you get to sit next to. I moved you over away from us, and then we're moving the people who get the joke in between me and
Over.
you.
Yes.
There we go.
Over to the people section.
Speaking of getting jokes, okay. So yes, I for the company I work for, I was in Watertown, South Dakota. If nobody knows where that's at, and I'm sure that's a large percentage of everyone, it is just north of Sioux Falls. Where is Sioux Falls, you ask? Well, you know what? Sioux Falls is north of Omaha, Nebraska. Now we're starting to click a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, straight up the old 29 highway
Okay.
into Canada. Take a banger left, and you're going into Alaska. Yes, it's open plains, Watertown, Brown town, small town, but a lot of people to deliver stuff out to. So there we were, and I helped them out for a couple of weeks, and hopefully they were grateful and thankful, and I left them in better shape than when I got there. So, yay, Watertown. There's well, actually, we've got a lot to reference about Watertown. We'll do that here in a minute. How was everything for you, Andy, while I was gone for 2 weeks and away from you? Did you miss me?
Things were good. Things were good.
Yeah. Now, you just recently celebrated
the Big 5-0?
Yeah.
The Big 5-0,
yeah. Now you're officially old.
I am. I know. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
But you know what? I am thankful. I still have some color in my hair.
Yeah.
That's all. You know.
Still have hair.
Right. I am in I am in relative good health. I'll leave it at that.
Until you get some JJ's Bakery Boston cream pie pudding.
JJ's Bakery United Cream Pie is not a sponsor of this podcast.
But Mrs. A's famous salsa buena is.
Yes. Ding ding.
And there we go. Sorry. There we go.
There you go. Perfect.
Was the volume on that okay?
Oh, dude. Perfection.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Whoop, raising the roof. Anyway, all right. So yeah. Do you have hair? You have color in your hair.
True.
And you're a good looking man.
I don't look 50, do I? No, I look 55.
Well, I was going. You look 35ish. Hey, great for 35ish.
Right, yeah, you're right. You don't look a day over 60. All right, there we go.
There it is. Yeah. Well, and you know what's funny is I usually have more facial hair on my face, which shows all the gray and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And it was so funny because while I was gone, I shaved because I didn't bring a razor. I just,
I don't. Yeah,
I'm working weird hours and back and forth, so I just shaved clean, so less hassle. I can jump in the shower, boom, 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 done.
Yeah.
So after I got there, was all clean shaven, and they were just like,
"Yeah,
you look weird."
Right.
How old are you? And I was like, "Well, I'm almost right. And no." So, yeah. And then when I got back to my regular job, I was still fairly clean shaven, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot." Yeah, I'm an actual living person. Thanks for remembering me at some point in my life. Anyway, so yeah, it was good times, good fun, and now you had the traditional, from what I understand, chocolate chip cookie dough cake.
That's correct. Yeah, thanks to Jerry Frank's Conditorei. That is the cake shop, the preferred cake shop down here, and they
The
do a.
preferred cake shop of the Random Kristian Show.
That is correct. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, they sell cake by the slice, which is awesome. So you can just walk in and they have over like 30 cakes to choose from. And it's
Okay.
what?
I'm coming out to Salem.
Yeah. I'll take a picture of the case the next time I'm there. It's incredible. They have over like 30 cakes to choose from that you can get a slice from, cheesecakes, bars, brownies, blondies, like anything you can think of.
Okay, that sounded more like a strip club reference.
Right.
But, okay, so yeah, I will have to come. We'll have to distract the wife when we come out there because
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh no. If I don't know if Mrs. Random likes antiquing, but Jamie can. Okay, yeah, no, Jamie can take her on a little,
and then we go on a cake,
and then we go on a cakery. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost as good as Boston Cream Pie by JJ's Bakery. Not sold in stores.
Not sold in stores.
Well, some stores.
JJ's Bakery.
I had this imported from 3 blocks away. Anyway, no, well, that's awesome. Yes, and I need to know more about. And what now? It's called a conditory.
So okay, so I've always been weird on the pronunciation of this. So at first we thought it was conditori, just the way it was spelled, but we have been told that it's conditory. But nobody knows. It's one of those things that nobody knows.
It's a Pacific Northwest. I was really high, so I made up this kind of name.
Well, it's not just cakes, like they do sandwiches for lunch and stuff like that, but after a certain time of day, it's just cakes and desserts.
You didn't mention that it was a deli.
So, but
or a sandwich shop.
It's a conditory. That's what it is. And I don't know what the hell conditory means.
Okay. Either way, sandwiches and cake?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God. Yeah. Now, now that that's happened, I'm booking tickets as soon as we get off the show here.
Right.
And I mean, I love sandwich. Sandwiches.
No, I know. It used to be one of our questions. Oh, it still is one of our questions.
It still is one of our questions.
Yeah.
But I mean, sandwich and then cake and multiple choices of cake with. I'm not going to be able to. One, I'm going to have to throw up a couple times after eating so much, so I can go back and eat more. And two, I know that's gross. That was gross. And I get it, and I apologize, but it's sandwiches and cake.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I've got new info.
See, Google.
So conditori is actually German.
The hell?
For pastry shop.
The hell? The conditori.
The conditori. Yes.
Yeah. We like it. We don't love it.
Oh, somebody took a picture of. You know what? I'm gonna download a picture of the cakes and show you here in a second.
Oh. Yeah. Do I have a sound effect for this?
I think you just made a sound effect.
Or
bruh.
It's like the funnest version. I hear people say bruh all the time, but this is like, it's like he's throwing up and saying bruh at the same time.
No, yeah.
Or burping or whatever, which I know, again, gross. And yeah. Well, welcome to the Random Kristian Show. This is our pre-show rambling before our guest. And so we were talking about Watertown, South Dakota, and how I spent 2 weeks up there. And if anybody's ever been to Watertown, South Dakota, it's straight up I-29, and I'm incredibly sorry. No, I'm telling you, the super nicest people I've met. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody says, "Oh, Midwestern's so nice." Well, yeah, trust me. Uh, Watertown, South Dakota, super nice people, really.
Yeah.
Um,
The smaller towns
little odd.
typically do have the nicer people.
Now, I will say that the manager at one of the restaurants I was at,
Uh-huh.
she must have been from somewhere else.
Oh, not the nicest person.
Yeah, well, I mean, I posted a picture of the amazing food, and I said, "Are you guys on Facebook?" And the waitress was, she was very excited because she saw my Random Kristian Show hat and blah 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 blah. Was asking all sorts of questions. We were having a great conversation, um, and then she was walking off, and I said, "Hey, are you guys on Facebook?" And she said, "Oh yeah, but I don't know what it is." I said, "Well, there's like 5 different restaurants." I said, "I can sort out 2, but the other ones, you guys don't really have a logo. It's just the name." And so she goes, "Hey, whatever her name is, the manager," and she comes over and she says, "How can I help you?" I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm making a post, and I've got this show, and so I was making a post about this wonderful food that I'm about to eat, and it's like there's tons of it, and it's amazing, and it's delicious, and so I was just gonna say something," and she's like, "I know which one it is," and I'm like, "You don't?" And she's like, "No." I was like, "Oh." Okay, well, I'll kind of take a stab in the dark, but thank you so much. Uh huh. Well, so we've established why you work in the back,
Right.
and you're a happy little bubbly. Like this one dude was like, he was the waiter for me. I think the first night I was there. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I was like super tired. He's like, "Man, you look beat, bro," and and like it seriously was just like that. This is the waiter. And I
Yeah.
mean, he's a young kid, mind you.
Yeah.
But he just goes, "Man, you look beat, bro." I'm like, I just flew 6 hours back and forth and then drove an hour and a half. And it's been a day.
Yeah.
And he's so super nice. And he's like, "Well, dude, anything on here is really good. And I said, "Okay, well, suggest something." And so he suggested this. It was like a barbecue burger, whatever. It was
Mhm.
a burger, and I said, "Do you guys cook it right?" He's like, "Oh man, I can make it moo." Like, all right, dude, that's awesome. And so anyway, he was great. And again, just like the waitress, just
Yeah.
super talkative, having a good time, and moderately busy place. So anyway, Stone's Truck Stop, Watertown, South Dakota. Go to the restaurant there. I'm not saying the name of it, but they're good people, good food, really good food. Can't miss it. It's really the only big truck stop there
Yeah.
in South Dakota. Come right off the I-29. Boom! Stones. So, and they have regular car fuel. Just saying.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's not truck stops just aren't for trucks anymore. Even though trucks stop there, I should just stop talking about trucks
Maybe.
or keep on trucking about
Well,
stopping.
no. No. No more trucking.
Stop truck stops. I can do this all day,
All day.
just like the planning.
Right.
Oh, I bombarded Andy with plans for planning
Too
of
many
things
plans.
that were planned. Speaking of plans, we plan to talk about. Oh yes, I kind of lost track where we're at. Hi, welcome back. I'm here. We're all here. How are you? All right. We've got. There it is. That's right. That's the intro music to what we like to call the Random 9 list. Yes, list, something like that. And anyway, we do this little list. Andy has actually hired his son and their 6th grade class to come up and research and create an amazing Random 9 list. But this week, I instilled the wisdom and knowledge of the people of Watertown, South Dakota. Uh, Not really, but I did inquire of them. So we came up with what we like to call 9 random things about Watertown, South Dakota. How'd that sound?
Solid. No, that was good.
Was it good?
That was good. I liked it.
No, it really is. It's almost like going to Watertown, South Dakota. Which is full of nice people, super nice people. I'm not knocking that. But yeah, so 9 random things about Watertown, South Dakota. Imagine it, live it, be it. Just stop by. Just drive through. All I'm saying. Here we go. 9 random things about Watertown, South Dakota. I have the sound effects, so I will start with number 9. Random things about Watertown, South Dakota. The original name for Watertown was Windy Town due to the open plains' constant winds. But the indigenous tribes, actually all around there, called the new settlement Firewater Town due to the first building erected being, imagine this, a saloon. This will come into play later, by the way.
Okay.
The settlers tweaked it to make the town more appealing, and thus the birth of Watertown.
Okay.
Also, rumor has it's so windy up there. When they were trying to say, "Where am I?" they'd say, "Watertown," and instead of Windy Town, they understood Watertown.
Oh, got it. So it was named by mistake on a misunderstanding.
That's the rumor.
Oh, okay.
That's the rumor.
The legend, not the rumor, the legend of Watertown, South Dakota.
There we go. Yeah.
Solid.
Solid. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. No, that was warranted.
Moving on to number 8. Random things about Watertown, South Dakota. It's common for a minivan to pull up blasting hardcore gangster rap and the palest guy in the world come rolling out of it wearing a John Deere cap and muddy boots and overalls from the farm and kids in the back and a sheep.
That's not, that's not too shocking though.
It
must have been weird when you saw it, but after you said it, I'm just like, you know what? Kind of makes sense.
Hey,
kind of.
It's very Watertownish.
It is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Huge rap scene, Watertown.
Dude. And gangstas everywhere,
right,
bro.
Yeah.
I know, he had a Glock.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And so did the babies. The sheep in the back. Okay. All right. No. What happened here? Number 7, random things about Watertown, South Dakota. The fact of Midwesterners being so nice and humble, we've touched on this, is most evident right there in Watertown, South Dakota. Nicest people ever, swear to God. They made peace with the fact that they're in the middle of nowhere and are trying to lure you in. This is why they're so nice. They're a cult. Just understand that right there. And I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, bruh. Seriously. All right, number 6. Random things about Watertown, South Dakota. There's only 2 seasons here in Watertown. Winter and the 4th of July. Hey-yo. Try the veal. And we're just warming that up because with Robert, it's punchline a minute. You thought Trip U-Halt was heavy with him? Oh, no. I mean, he is, but that's just because he's fat.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Trip. I love you.
Yeah.
And you're the only one who would really, truly appreciate that joke. Because it's true.
Amico's probably laughing.
Amico. We're never going to be able to stop saying.
No.
Robert Amico. All right, number five. Where's the drum roll? Number 5 random things about Watertown, South Dakota. Gambling and drinking are not considered addictions. No,
No,
not there.
no,
They're a way of life.
yeah.
But the nicest people, the nicest, funnest, sweetest people ever, I promise.
Some people can handle their liquor. Clearly, the people of Watertown can.
Yeah. and can gamble. Well,
Yeah.
hello. Been off for work for 3 days. Oh, I wondered why everything was going so well at work, Tim. Um,
Ouch.
hey yo. Uh, I hope it's for good reasons and not bad, Tim. Love you, miss you. I kind of, but my aim will get better. All right, number 4. Random things about Watertown, South Dakota. Chinese food here is amazing. This is true. I compiled this list while I was there. So, Chinese food in Watertown, South Dakota, truly amazing. It's made with real beef and chicken, unlike their urban city counterparts that are oddly located near veterinary hospitals.
So better Chinese food than what you get normally in town?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But well, no, actually, see, where I'm at in Kansas City is outside of Kansas City a little bit, so I'm closer to a farm than a vet.
I gotcha. I'm with you. That's all you had to say.
Like Green Grass Cattle Company.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, we just got a whole bunch of
You
we
got a meat delivery?
No, we went and picked it up, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. You picked up your meat. Okay.
Bruh.
that one as well. That was warranted as well. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So moving on. Number 3. Yes, we're working our way down. Number 3, random things about Watertown, South Dakota. There's no movie theater, but there are drunken truck drivers that will do hand shadow puppet reenactments of movies that they've watched in their cabs through their truck headlights on the side of the trailer.
Probably better than the actual movie.
Some have been. I taught 2 different shows. Gone with the Wind, oddly enough.
Oh,
amazing!
Yeah,
it took more than
the end scene alone was probably pretty rousing.
Well, there was a couple of scenes that I'm pretty sure weren't in the original.
You got to see the extended shadow puppet version of Gone with the Wind?
I did.
Oh my god.
It was amazing. There was some questions as to the validity of it, and
sure.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
All right, number two, what random things about Watertown, South Dakota? There is a zoo. There is a zoo there. I am not kidding. It's I'm sure it's a fun, fantastic zoo. It's farm animals dressed up in exotic animal costumes, sometimes a little too exotic, and there's also the occasional intoxicated, slightly confused truck driver.
Well, of course.
During mating season. I'm not sure what that's about.
No, yeah. It's
but anyway.
Right.
All right. Yeah, we're finally there. Number 1, random things about Watertown, South Dakota. It's taken a while. All right. Okay. Watertown has broken the barrier on entertainment, and after several painstaking years of market research and reformulating of marketing strategies, they have brought the 2 biggest entertainment industries together in a one-stop shop. That's right. Everything you need for entertainment right here in what is now known as... Hold on. You ready?
Oh, I'm waiting for it. I can't wait.
Casino Pub. That's right. There are no bars. There are no drinking establishments.
Nope.
There are casino pubs.
Casino pubs.
It's a bar with video poker. I'm just saying, and blackjack and casino pub.
Yeah.
Lots of casino pubs. 4-mile stretch. The entire town is 4 miles. 17 casino pubs.
Wow.
It's like Vegas of the Midwest.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Did you actually go to one?
I could have.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was working a lot.
Oh, gotcha. I'm with you.
Not really.
Yeah.
I had quite a bit of
Good
free
cover. That was a good cover. It was good.
But
We like
it
it.
was-
Good cover. Right there.
It was something that I just, it's like when you work in a strip club and hey, let's go to the strip club. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
there.
Right. Yeah.
It's not as really. Once you know everything, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And trust me, DJing a strip club, and I'm sure it looks fun on stage after a bunch of beers.
Right.
Yeah, you really want
No.
the phone number. You don't. You really don't. And you really want that 6-foot barrier between
Right.
you and her.
Yeah.
Oh, especially
Makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway, now that that's over with, we're gonna get ready. Robert Amico's coming up here, actor, producer, writer, just general man about town and stud extraordinaire. He's going to be stepping in here in just a minute. But first off, we need to talk about, and why don't we do this
you
up?
know what's coming up?
What is coming up?
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yes.
Dink dink.
Yeah. Clock just said, hey, it's April. May's
Right.
coming up.
Yeah.
We got Cinco de Mayo coming
But
up.
we gotta stock up.
What I was gonna say, we need our mango
We
show.
do. We do.
Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, right over there next to Andy. It looks like it's on his shirt.
Yeah.
But it is in a way, but Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, that little insignia right there. If you can find that in the store, from the West Coast to the Rocky Mountains and there-ish around.
Yeah. Look in the refrigerated salsa section. Tiny little squares, not tiny. A very good serving, very good serving of the best salsa.
Dude, so amazing. Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, made with all natural, fresh ingredients. And there's one ingredient that's not in there. You know what it is, Andy? I'm going to tell you what it is. Onions. That's right. There ain't no onions in there, but the flavor is it's amazing.
I wouldn't know that there was no onion in there.
You wouldn't. And you would actually, I mean, the way they've spiced it up, you would think there is. You'd think, oh, well, at least there's dehydrated. No, because it's natural, real ingredients.
Yeah.
And this is the problem with the distribution. They're trying to find out the best ways to keep that consistency going across the U.S. So, which they've actually, they're working. It's happening. Anyway, Amico. All right. So Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. It has original and our favorite, personal favorite, salsa verde, and then the hot, which is hot, but it's not hot. It's deliciously hot. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's hot in name.
Yeah. It's
hot in name and flavor.
It's kind of like that chick in high school where you're like, oh yeah, right. It's that hot, but hotter. Yeah, because unless you're a cannibal, then I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, you find it in the refrigerated section. They are a little square, and I'm going to tell you right now, she's bringing back 2 flavors because it's been so highly requested: pineapple mango and
The Red Delicious.
Red Delicious. I was like, red.
I was almost gonna let you hang on it for a little while just to see if you remembered it this time.
Red Delicious.
Do that to you.
Yeah. And soon to come, Boston cream pie flavor. No. Magic 8 balls. That's no. Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. If you can't find it in your store, which some people, have problems.
We got the troubles.
Ask for it. They may be like, oh yeah, it's over in the egg section. So, which it's cheaper than eggs. So you hear what I'm saying? That is a game winner right there. You cannot beat this with Cinco de Mayo coming up. All this March Madness that's been happening. Kids, get yourself some damn Mrs. A's famous salsa buenas.
You will not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed.
Right.
And it's so good with so much. And she will be coming on soon. Again, she has been working her tail off. Trying to get distribution and things happening anyway. So hopefully we're thinking possibly May, maybe June. Mrs. A will be back and with some amazing recipes. Her website has all the recipes that she cooks. Check her out, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. You can find it at mrsafamous.com. Not A's, mrsafamous.com. That name again, that website again, mrsafamous.com. Delicioso.
The best.
Muy bueno. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Makes me as happy as a little girl. All right. So that being said, and speaking of, where's I got intro music for him.
Oh yeah. Cue it.
I've been working. I've been paying attention, doing what I can here. And well, now I gotta get him ready. And where we go? Where is it? Yeah. This is called professional. This is why I need a board up. I need a board up.
We need an intern.
Yeah. But the music, A Town Called Malice by The Jam, great song. A great way to introduce a gentleman that's not full of malice. He's full of mayhem and fun. Ladies and gentlemen, actor, producer, director extraordinaire, Robert Amico.
Oh, yeah, I remember. We're doing a show.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, I'm Robert Amico, and you're not.
No, we are not. But you are, and you, my man.
Me?
Yeah, you are quite the actor extraordinaire. Now, Robert,
you do those cream pies.
I'll mail you one.
No thanks.
They were supposed to be in the green room. What? All the cream pies weren't in the green room?
Green room? I ain't got there's nothing green and no room.
Well, then you're in the wrong house.
Say that again, brother.
Yeah.
Robert, thank you so much for being with us. I know it's been kind of back and forth trying to figure out, but oh man, I'm so excited to have you on. Now, Robert, okay, we've got a lot to cover here. First off, you've been acting for how long now?
55 years.
Wow.
55 freaking years, dude. That is amazing.
I know, considering I'm only 50.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. All right, there. I'm getting...
I'm off the Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
There it is. Hey-o. All right. And now you've even gotten recognition as to how long you've been acting from the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, the mayor and from the county and from jail and all sorts of stuff.
Now, let me ask you, how many movies have you been in? How many movies and
You mean counting bit parts and over my young years doing background? Well, I have 140 IMDb credits, and that's all
Wow.
principal work. And then I produced 55 films, shorts and features.
okay.
So yeah, I've been doing it a while.
Now and you started acting, correct?
When?
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh
yeah,
no, but I mean you started out you went to acting school. You're from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York City, baby.
I
When you're from Brooklyn, everywhere else is Tokyo.
Right.
oh, well, that does explain quite a few things. I'm not gonna
Yes, it
Right.
does.
lie.
Yes.
Grew up in Brooklyn. Went to school there in Brooklyn. What was the name of the acting school you went to?
Well, I didn't really go to an acting school. I studied with Lee Strasberg at Carnegie Hall.
You say that like it's oh yeah
I
whatever.
know.
But
Right?
but I'm pretty smart because I spent 8 years in high school.
Just making sure,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
just
want to give up all the businesses I created, collections and garbage removal and all of that. I just started peaking in four. I wanted another for profit.
So
was that
what's
the
the
Sicilian school that you went?
yeah, was that so the thing with Strasbourg at Carnegie Hall, was that something that you could just sign up for, or did you need to go in and do like a
No, you have
monologue
to be asked by Mr. Lee Strasberg.
uh,
And I'm going to say there's we have a younger audience that may not understand who Lee Strasberg is. Give
I'm
us the
sorry.
full explanation of Lee
Is that
Strasberg.
the same people that don't know Paul McCartney was in a band before Wings?
right, yeah.
Yes, it
The
is.
same people who can't work a rotary phone if their life depended on it?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
or a compass. Yeah,
Don't know what a metal skate key is?
yeah. Look at it. Looking at a paper map and how to fold it back together. No,
And they
they,
wear their pants south of the border?
and now we're just pissing them off. They probably
Yeah.
all not quit listening anymore.
Yeah,
Uh,
all three of them turned off your show.
right. Hey, so no, okay. Explain the gambit of Lee Strasberg so they other people understand.
Well, I'm a method actor, and I know you hear all the jokes about that through the years, like I'm a method actor, this, but basically, Lee Strasberg method is based on using emotional experiences that you have in your past experience yourself and learning how to summon them up. But the rule was something more than 7 years ago to use the emotion I need to if I want to cry or I want to laugh or I
Okay.
want to take a poop on stage, whatever.
Oh, well, we're not in San Francisco.
Yeah, but you don't know what's in that cream pie now, do you?
Not anymore.
No.
I know. I just
Throw in
ruined it
that
for
one,
you, didn't I? I just ruined it for you. Give the cream pie to Andy and move on, dude.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be the guinea pig.
Hey,
It's
why do you gotta discriminate against Italians using that?
what?
Guinea pig.
Oh, geez. Sorry.
Us Italians don't like that stuff. You know what I mean? My Uncle Joey may show up at your doorstep.
Yeah.
Heyo. Now, we now
You're slowing up there. Come on, spit it out, boy.
I,
We only got 3 more hours.
I know, right? The now but when you went to school or the acting class, you worked with some pretty big names that came out of there.
I had Michael Nori in my class. At one point, I had Al Pacino in my class. I had Paul Newman brushing up, who was my mentor in that class.
Oh, wow.
And every time I would want to get up there and work a scene, Paul would stop me and he'd say, "Just sit back, Bobby, and watch. You'll see Lee correct every mistake you'll ever make as an actor. It's so much more valuable watching it here than being in the hot seat getting reamed by Lee Strasberg." I remember a time there was a real cocky guy in class. I can't remember his name, but that was 1969, so it's so long ago.
Yeah.
But he was so cocky. And when he finished his scene, I can't remember what play he did a scene from. He was so cocky, and he goes to Lee Strasberg. He goes, "So what do you think, Lee? How that was good, huh?" And Lee goes, "So you should be a garbage man." Cut the legs right off that guy.
Oh, wow.
Just,
What was the one piece of advice that you remember from that class that just sticks with you today?
Take the 6 train express. It's a lot faster back uptown.
well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, I have a whole career because of that. You know, I have a whole career. But I think the one thing is what Lee basically down to, if you can put it down in a few words, don't ever let them see you act.
Oh, yeah?
You know, live the character, be the character, breathe the character, take chances. Even especially in auditions, people play it safe. I go full in, full bore at an audition, and they'll, you know, there is no right or wrong. They just want to see how far you can go with the emotions, and if you know,
Yeah.
like a lot of amateur actors just start off yelling. They're all the way at the peak. When real emotion builds up, you know, the anger builds, the anger builds, the anger builds. Then you let loose, and then you're calm for a minute. And then it builds and builds and builds. It's on a graph. Most amateurs go right into it yelling. You got nowhere to go from there.
Yeah.
You know, just like playing heavy people like mafia dons and stuff like that. You don't ever see them scream. They just look you in the eye, and you know you're gone.
Yeah. Is it easy for you to turn it on and off on set, or are you your character when you get to set?
I was gonna
And
say, do you stay in character like a lot of like Heath Ledger? Like he stayed
To a
in.
point. I mean, I'm not gonna be robbing banks and killing people.
right. Yeah. No, I can imagine you're pretty fun on set.
But like for instance, when I worked with Dustin Hoffman in Hook, he was basically Captain Hook through the whole 4 months. His wife said she couldn't stand him. She couldn't wait till he was finished with the film. He would be pinching ladies in the supermarket and, you know, and pirate stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Now and you got to work with the great Robin Williams through that also.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Robin. I miss him so much.
Now
Yeah.
what when you're out there, because I just, I mean, I don't know you, but I can
I don't
tell.
know you know me that I know you.
Right. Knowing you, knowing me through
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Take that cream pie and whoop.
leave my pie out of this, man.
Yeah. Your
What
pie square.
do you pick these guys' brains and you know, talk with them and get get in their head and try to
Well, observation is the key to the method, and it also works in life and learning how to produce. My deal with Spielberg was to watch him produce. I liked being on the set. I liked watching every little bit how he transfers his. You know, the biggest thing now with new directors is they know how to do all the electronics. They know how to do all the technology and all the CGI, but they don't know how to speak to actors.
Yeah.
And us trained actors, especially from, you know, the old time, us trained actors, my job is to put it where you want, the director. Now, the new directors have a problem communicating what they want. They rather just leave it up to me. That's not my job, man. I'm trained to put it wherever you want. Tell me, communicate to me. What is this character? But I kind of do those who, what, and where's myself when I play a role. You know, where am I? Is it summer or winter? What does the room smell like? Is it flowers? Does it smell like garbage? Does it smell like tuna fish? All that stuff I do in my head. It doesn't have anything to do with what the script is. It has to do with the emotion I have to portray in the scene that my character is having.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, deep method. And you know, we have, I don't even need to do the exercise anymore, but when you learn the method, you learn all the emotional exercises, and Lee had the unique ability to look at you and know what muscles in your body are tense, and he'd grab and go, loosen that muscle back here on your arm, you know, you're tensing it.
Oh, wow.
Because the object was to act and be really in touch with your emotions to make a true believable character. You certainly have to relax the muscles that you are not using.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Dude.
that's the key to the method. I studied the method with him, with Stella Adler and Uta Hagen, the three majors. But Lee is my guru. I
Yeah.
have a
Right.
career because of him.
Was there any one emotion that you had trouble tapping into when you were just starting out? Was there something that was
I
hard
think,
for you to get?
yeah, I think that hard one is hard for a lot of people, and that's crying on cue.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I pinch myself or something." Like that. That doesn't. I
It's not
don't see
real.
how that works.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I could do it movie wise because we have tricks,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
and my trick is to put a little Vicks vapor rub on my fingers, and then somewhere in the conversation while I'm talking, rub my eye, and I got it under there and it makes my eyes water. Once my eyes water, I can go through with the full emotion.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
Who
look
taught
at
you that one?
you.
What's that?
Who taught you that one?
I once got Vicks in my eyes.
That was the middle of the night. Had a cold and
Right.
somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
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 That's
Oh
like
my eyes.
that's like the morning I woke up all groggy and brushed my teeth with preparation H.
Yeah.
Man, I walked around like this for 3 days trying
Yeah.
to talk. All my lips shrunk.
I was like, "Why are you blowing us kisses proper? What's going on? Just
I'm not blowing you kisses.
yeah."
I think,
Um,
I think you're cream pie crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a little hallucinogenic at this point.
It
Now,
happens to all of us.
uh, you the acting. I mean, you've been in so many different things. You've absorbed a lot, like you said, and you observe these
Yeah,
directors,
that's the
producers.
key.
So you started producing, you started directing. Now, do you produce and act at the same time, or direct and act at the same
I
time?
mix it up sometimes. I mean, uh, the first thing I ever directed and produced, I also starred in, and that was a short film for film festivals, but that almost killed me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna
The
say that's
switching of
gotta.
the hats on cue, because I'm one that, I don't like to I like to have a character deep. So I don't just jump into a character, I need full throttle.
Right, but then,
So
I mean, is it?
some I
It's funny.
direct them and I'm in, some I produce, I'm in, some I'm not in at all and I just produce, some I just direct. So, it all.
What do you
What
what do you prefer to do?
I was gonna say, what's the most challenging, and what's the best one that you like to do?
Well, I prefer to lay by the pool, but I don't know. It changes from minute to minute. I'm really
Sure.
good at producing, but it doesn't feed the creative. Writing feeds the creative, directing feeds the creative, acting feeds the creative. Producing, I'm very good at because I'm very organized and I know how to manage people. So I'm very good at.
Yeah, and what's the most difficult production you've ever had to deal with?
Oh, it was a feature. Yeah, I would have to say that. It was a feature film called Chinaman's Chance. I was a producer.
Oh, and so what was the biggest challenge out of that?
My star friend died on camera.
Okay, yeah, I can see where that could get a
Oh,
little off.
wow.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
uh. And now
And we
you.
also had horses. It was a Western. We also had horses trample Video Village and put the AD in the hospital. They were big Clydesdales.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
When
Oh my
when was
gosh,
this?
Clydesdales.
Yeah. You know them? The beer thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
big,
huge horses.
huge horses.
They were bred to be farm
Yeah, to
tractor
pull beer
pulling.
truck,
Yeah.
to pull
Yeah.
beer wagon.
Crazy.
um.
And stumps out of the ground from trees.
Uh. Now you acting, producing, directing, writing. You've gotten awards all over the place for so
You
much.
know, I got them all here.
Yeah. I mean, you
They're
have enough
with me.
to pace the bathroom. You said.
Yeah, certificates. But I have enough statues to melt down and make cannonballs.
Well, and you
Which
got
I'm in the
some.
process of doing. Brass cannonballs are really cool. When they hit you in the head, it sounds like a bell.
um, you're you
No, you are.
I'm gonna. Well, I'm trying to think of the most. best way to say this, but I
Speak up,
can't.
boy.
What's the favorite movie that you've done acting, directing, producing?
Ooh, wee. I don't know. It would
You've done
probably be
so many.
something that wasn't famous, you know? I mean,
Uh,
I did a short film that I played two roles in it. I played the loser self that I am, an usher in a movie house, and what I think I am, like a mafia leader who's really rich and in power.
oh, so he had like split personality or something, or is it two different roles?
No, it was just me dreaming.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was called First Date
Huh.
because these people were on a first date and they meet me as an usher and then they get involved in a dream and
Huh.
really cool. It's shot in Pioneer Town. I don't know if you're familiar with Pioneer Town, but it was built in the 1930s out in the Joshua Tree Desert of Eastern California for shooting westerns. But now you would want to say it's abandoned, but 5 people live there. And there's a bar with a bowling alley, a museum, a post office, and a lodge to stay at. And this film rented the whole lodge, and we stayed there for a week and shot the film.
Oh,
Are you
wow.
sure that wasn't Watertown, South Dakota?
Right.
No,
Okay, just
no, I would
making
know the difference because I would recognize Watertown from your description.
There were no casino pubs on the ranch.
Oh, there's no casino pubs. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, there were pubs, but they're not casino pubs.
No.
yeah. No, see.
But they had one buffalo at the museum, an old buffalo. It must have been about 200 years. It wanted to spit at you, but it didn't have the energy.
It just, oh, yeah.
And on that note,
Now you've done a film which is how I came to find out about you. The Red Rose Wagon.
it's the Rose Wagon. The
Oh,
red is not in the title,
Yeah.
oh, it's a Rose. I'm sorry. I guess
Alternate reality.
which I think is coming out this Christmas.
I did that with Donna Lee too. I think I did the same thing. I just kept saying Red Rose Wagon. She's like, it's Rose Wagon. Um, she was so sweet about it. She just
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so sweet.
smile and just, no, you're an idiot, Christian.
Yeah, we did a film called Bad President together. I brought her in on that. I produced a feature that Justin Shankro, my friend who was the kid on Picket Fences, has the Emmy. And then when he
yeah.
grew up a little bit,
Yeah.
he had a show on ABC called Erie, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I remember
But
that.
he's best known as, I can't think of the character's name now. I want to say Randy, but I'm not sure. On the Saturday morning cartoon, Hey Arnold.
Oh,
Oh,
So the three of
yeah.
us star with Eddie Murphy in a film I produced called Bad President, a spoof on Trump. You want to see this?
and I didn't we see a clip on that a while back? Anyway,
I think we did.
It's getting popular again.
Yeah, well,
I think we got 3 million hits on Amazon Prime.
wow,
It's funny. It's raunchy, but it's funny.
Now, what do you like about when you are doing the movies? Do you prefer comedy? Do you prefer drama,
That's
action,
interesting. I made a career all my
mystery?
life of playing heavies, but lately I'm doing, like, I just did a film with David Spade
Yes. Okay. Well, that's what
called
I was trying to lead
Busboy. It'll be out in the summer.
up.
I
Okay.
have one really funny 5-page scene that's so funny. Oh,
And but I mean, not so comedy is basically your favorite thing to do, or it doesn't really matter.
I've been a class clown since I was a kid,
I can't imagine that.
which the nuns didn't like. I always had bleeding knuckles
Oh my lord, I can't.
from the metal rulers.
You went to Catholic school. I'm sorry.
I did Catholic grammar school. My parents wanted me to go to Catholic high school, and I said, "You know what I said."
I'm pretty sure they were like, Robert's fine in public school. Really, he needs to be out there entertaining the public.
Yes,
Not the nuns, because
not the nuns.
The nuns have all taken to drinking heavily.
That's right. You can't get none there.
Oh, I'm not fast enough.
Hey-o.
Where's your rim shot?
I just hit it. So
Yes. Are we in slow motion?
I'm a little behind.
Oh, I'm listening.
It's the pie. It's the pie.
The cream pie.
Boston cream pie. Boston cream pie.
Boston.
Yeah. Now,
Well, today, I'm talking in Boston and I don't have my hat on.
oh, I should get mine. Your
I'm all
scally.
softy today. Soft and Boston cream pie.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
We're moving on. Moving on from that subject.
Do you get into a lot of sports and stuff?
Well, I was just invited down. My friend owns a soccer team, a professional soccer team, but I can't get there because it's 75 miles away and my car broke down. I hit a pothole and tore my Mini Cooper apart.
You drop things so casually. Oh yeah, I was just out with President Trump and hanging out, and we were doing shots, and it was really funny because he made this midget, and it's like, come on, you're so humble, and is this
Humble? What are you talking about, humble?
Now
that's a pie for you, humble.
You're an arrogant bastard, but still, you sell it with great humility.
What crap?
I'm just being honest. No.
And who do you have under that desk, sir?
Whoa. No, I mean, it's just so natural, and I can see why. I mean, you get along with so many people.
Either you love me or hate me. There's no middle ground.
But I just can't imagine it, and this is why all these people, that you just so casual. Oh yeah, I was, driving around with Bezos, and he said, here.
It's just a thing of age, when you're on the planet so long, you get to know a lot of people.
True. Okay, I'll give you that.
They die off really fast too.
But it's your personality. I mean, do these people just come and start hanging out with you when you guys are on set or whatever, or hanging out?
Yeah, I'm like a magnet. I'm like a nut magnet. Just the other night, I went to a networking event, and as soon as I walked in, this woman said to me, "Oh my God, when you walked in, you lit up the room." Little does she know, I tripped and hit the light switch. But
Hey-o.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I know, man. But okay, but I mean, is it? And this is the way you've been all your life, right? You walk in.
Oh no, oh boy, I actually got married at 20, and she was so jealous. I quit. I'm a musician too. I sold all my guitars. I sold my amps. I quit the band. I quit acting, and I got a corporate job for 11 years.
Well, what were you doing? Because sales.
What do you mean, in the corporate world? I ran the section of Standard Motors Corporation, which is high-end afterparts for cars. I ran 600 people on 3 shifts.
Oh wow!
Jeez, good Lord. Okay, so
I was responsible for 21 product lines on 3 shifts, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week.
But now let me ask you this, because we're finding this out a lot about different actors, especially people like you who act, produce, write, direct. Do you have just a plethora of on a resume that's like 5 sheets thick?
What?
Because of all the different, you must have done a lot of different jobs.
Oh, I've done everything from pass flyers out at Times Square in New York in a freezing cold with icicles hanging from my face. But I've mostly, when the struggling times, I drove a cab in New York.
Whoa.
Which is a private cab out of Queens. And I started to write a book about all my experiences called Behind My Head.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my! I experienced some heavy stories.
So good.
Oh man! So did you ever finish the book, or is it
Oh
just
no, it's
set?
somewhere in a closet. I haven't touched it in 30 years.
Why would you not make a movie or something about that?
I have 50, wait, let me think. 44 feature-length screenplays sitting in the drawer that I wrote. I'm going to worry about a book.
But that would be so amazing to,
Yeah,
just
Behind My Head. That's a good title, right?
It's
dude.
great.
That is
Yeah.
that's a banger title. What are you
I
talking?
also have a book of poetry I have to finish. 33 poems
about?
about life, 33 poems about love, and 33 poems about LA. I have half the poems done, and every third poem, because it's 99 poems, every third poem I'm gonna have a picture that relates to that poem.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
So I'm about a third of the way done with that, and I threw that in a drawer. We won't even talk about my rock career or my
Yeah.
songwriting.
I was gonna say, so you were a geologist also. Don't tell me this.
Well, I am a
Um,
gem. I am a gem.
yeah, you are a gem, buddy.
Or as
Now,
you guys would say in Kansas City, he's a gem. He's a gem.
Yeah.
stop it now. Um,
Oh,
let me ask you this: with all the advances and the technology that you got nowadays, do
no,
you?
I have a girlfriend.
Hey-o.
I will never be fast enough with this. I
No.
swear.
No, you're not. You better keep your finger on that button, dude.
I'm just gonna have to poise it right here, but that's more of a workout, and I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
know.
really lazy. Um, but with all, I mean, you could go out and shoot all this stuff and really do your own production. What have you
Oh,
even
well, I
thought of
feel
doing
like
all
the
that?
cheapest I can make one of my scripts is about 1.3 million. You try and raise that kind of money.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You'd probably be on network.
maybe, or out of queue and
Or 600 pounds from eating 50,000 Boston cream pies at the beginning of the story, though, you know? Wash it down with 16 gallons of Mrs. A's salsa.
famous salsa, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena.
Mrs. A's famous salsa.
It's
I mean,
delicious.
I love salsa. It's my favorite dance, right up there with flamenco.
I'm not fast enough. But I
But
mean,
send me some of her stuff. I'll rub it on me and I'll dance naked.
Yeah.
whoa. Um,
How do you follow that? I know.
You know what? I think we need to bring that up to Mrs. A as her next advertising campaign. I think this
Please
is
do.
gold.
I'll definitely do that for her for free.
That's
I was gonna
gold right there. Yeah.
we got Robert Amico
I know it'll
willing to
get me work.
smear
That's
him,
for sure. It'll get
Yeah.
me work.
right? But I mean, because there are so many people, like, especially with the short films, um,
Well, you do short films. You're not going to monetize them. They're just to get you out there. It's like a call. It's like a business card, you know.
but a
Sure.
And
lot of the
I really
short,
like the festivals. I really like having. I always have a film at a festival. Either I'm in it, or I produced it, or I directed it. I have two now making the rounds. One just was at 40 film festivals, and it won at the City of Angels Film Festival. We won grand prize, a $15,000 camera package from Panavision.
Oh, wow.
boom.
So we're
So
going to
there,
use that to make the feature version.
Oh,
So I
nice.
want to get to an old friend who already did that Western for me, Danny Trejo. I want to get him in on this, you know, and he would be perfect. So it's kind of written for him. So I got to go and talk to him. I got to go over to his restaurant, Danny
I,
That's
Trejo's
right.
Tacos in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know if nobody else gets this, but again, you just, oh yeah, by the way, so I was just hanging out with Paul Newman and then Danny Trejo, and yeah,
Listen, when you're in LA, you can't avoid it. You're sitting at online at Starbucks or Coffee Bean, and there's Ben Stiller behind you. I mean,
Right.
it's
right.
just the way it
And
is. So if you grew up here, you can have a career real easy
I,
than most people who grew up somewhere else and came here. When you come from somewhere else and come here, it takes a couple of years to really establish yourself.
yeah,
You know, get making friends and stuff. But I work because I network. I go and hang out, and people love me, and then they see my work and they ask me. I really don't audition.
how can they not love you, Robert?
Yeah.
How
It's
can they
hard.
not? I
People get
mean,
jealous, man.
I'm telling you. Well,
You know,
okay,
my world is beautiful. COVID, AIDS, whatever you want to put out there. My world is beautiful. I have God in my heart. I give it all up to Him. So when you do that, it's real easy because I don't get upset even about the terrible things that happen because there's something beautiful behind it because I go from experience with my relationship with God. And that's a whole nother story to talk about because in 1994, my life changed because I flatlined for 2 minutes and died and was in the tunnel with God and came out of the tunnel with all my dead
Wow.
relatives. I know where we go when we die. I know the whole process. I've asked God every question that if you had the opportunity to ask God, and I've gotten answers on every one. So there, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Maybe next time lead with that, Robert. Good Lord. Okay. So, what happened?
What's
What,
that?
okay, what happened with the flat? What were you doing? Were you,
Oh, I stubbed my toe.
oh,
No, I had. I really don't like to talk about it on a
okay.
group,
All
but
right.
I
No,
can say that I had terminal cancer and I was given 3 months to live. In 1994, my doctors are dead.
right.
Right.
I was going to say, what? Well, you
And the other little thing
them.
I'll say, and then I don't want to say in public, but the other little thing was I had an angel appear to me and take it away
Oh, wow.
Wow.
for my goodness and my service.
Sure.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Story.
Hey,
But I
nailed it.
know things that people wouldn't believe me if I told them.
Well, but the
And
key
I
thing
stayed
is
connected. And
you're
I
giving
learned
it
how
to
to
God.
pray through that. Most people don't know how to pray. You pray and you don't ask for things for yourself because it doesn't work that way.
No, it
You have
doesn't.
to you have to pray for other people and get other people to pray for you. And that guarantees God for all of us are really brothers and sisters and to be communal. But when
Because
you pray, most people don't pray right. They pray and they get out in life. You have to wait 8 to 9 minutes and you'll hear your response as clear as day. In the darkness, burning incense and a candle, and sit there. And after you pray, just sit in the silence for 8 to 9 minutes and you'll always get an answer.
I don't like incense though.
I said incense, not incense. There you got
Boom.
that one off partially.
Yeah, I know. Hey, but no, I mean the key thing, like you were saying, is giving it to God, and
The,
then
the key thing is it doesn't matter what your result is, it's where your heart is. If I go to cross this old woman across the street and she gets hit by a car and killed, I didn't do anything bad. My intent was to cross her and help her.
right,
Right.
And that's the way the universe works.
and maybe get $5 out of it.
Yeah, six maybe.
You never know.
Yeah.
But
But I
and
don't want to go too deep into that whole religious, spiritual thing. I learned to be quiet and I learned to um, teach people by living it, being it. And then
Yeah.
people ask me, they go, "Oh, funny you should ask."
and that's the key because then yes, people go, hey, why? And then you're like, well, here, boom.
Well, here's what happened to me. And this is my experience. But anything that is beautiful and really truthful and is goodness in its purest form is the only thing that survives this world. When you die and go there, there's no evil, there's no negativity, because that's all earthly being stuff we do to ourselves with our own physical mind. When we don't stay in our higher God mind and we stay in our physical mind, all bets are off. We cut God off and he can't even get the call through because the greatest power he gives us is the power to choose. And if you don't choose him, hey, you're on your own on this planet.
That gets the DJ air horn
Yeah.
right there. Boom. Well
What was
done.
that?
Huh?
Was that
That
from
was
the burrito you ate?
that was the that okay. Shh. We're writing it off as DJ air horn.
Oh, okay. DJ Airhorn. Is that what the label says?
Yes.
So far, I'm still writing it, but it's fine. All right. So what with all this background, you got the Busboys movies coming out, but your movie that you've got out
I
in
just
the
did a play in Hollywood at the Broadwater Theater called The Beauty Queen's Wish. I've got the one film finishing up at film festivals around the world. We just won 5 awards in India.
dude. Now
And,
what is
and
this film? So when people want to go look for it,
It'd be hard to find because it's a short film, so it doesn't have a distribution venue or platform. But it's called This Land Is.
Okay.
And
So
we shot that in Portland, Oregon.
Hey,
hey. Now, so you don't put any of these on like YouTube or anything like that, or?
They're not mine. I'm a hired producer.
Oh, okay. But I mean, these people probably would be.
I don't know what they're gonna do with it. We're gonna make a feature on this one, so I hope to get Danny Trejo. Danny, you listening? And then, I don't know. And then I have a new one just starting festivals now that I'm a consulting producer on that shot in Puerto Rico
Ooh,
called Diez Segundos.
dude.
10 seconds. Yeah, that then it's shot half in black and white, all in Spanish with English subtitles. And they're both about the adventures of a young boy and their dilemmas.
Now, how are you? I mean, are you? Do you have a bunch of language in you, like a different Spanish?
Well, English
French?
is my second language. I don't have a first language.
Well, Brooklynese is your first language.
Yeah.
That's right. No, Pig Latin.
Pig. Oh God, no! Then I'll feel like I'm stroking out if you do that.
Upre.
Yes, I will have burritos and a nacho. What?
What?
Pig Latin. He
I said Fruit Loops.
No.
Yeah. Uchfre uple.
Upre.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna feel like I'm stroking out. Don't do this.
Okay, Oakstray.
Oh my God.
We can do the Three Stooges language. B-A-Bye, B-I-Bye, B-I, B-I, B-I-Bo, B-I-Bo, B-O-B, B-I-Bo, boo. You want to go back to the Fruit Loops, don't you?
I think he does.
That's what I'm trying to ask you,
All right. Clam up, Chatterhead.
Okay, what else you want to know?
I want like about 5 more hours with you.
I beg your pardon. Not without drinks and dinner.
Well, Andy's closer, so he'll take care of that.
All right.
No, it's not even.
I pimp out Andy all the time. It's pretty sad. And Andy's sad for it.
I die a little every time. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
So what okay, so yeah, I'm trying to help.
Ask me what's coming up. Ask me what's coming up.
That's what I was trying to do. What
do
you have coming up, and where can people find all this stuff?
What do you mean?
Do you have a website? Do you have anything like that? Or
No, I don't have a website. I don't need no stinking website. I don't even have a reel. I've never been asked a reel. You want a reel? Go rent a film, you cheap bastard.
Go to the hardware store, get a reel of cable. Come on.
Yeah, go to the Polish hardware store and get a kabasi.
All right. So what do you have coming up?
Well, I'm attached to 14 films right now.
Holy crap. Do you sleep?
You know, I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm supposed to be working since the beginning of the year till September, and everything got put back. So I cleared my schedule for all these projects, producing and everything, and now I'm just laying by the pool, waiting for something to come in. I know I was supposed to be shooting a film in Texas in the next week or two. That got put back to December. It's a film called Horseshoe by Jeffrey Dupree. So I'd be flying to Austin and shooting this film. I am a producer on and have a reoccurring role in a sitcom in development that's shooting in Michigan, probably in September. It was supposed to shoot in Sicily and Malta, but now it moved to Michigan. You know, same. It looks the same.
Right? No, it looks the same.
Yeah,
I always mistake Michigan for Italy all the time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Downtown Detroit. Oh my gosh, there's Leaning Tower Pisa there. So
yeah, that's right. I think it's really the Leaning Tower of Kawasi, but that's another story.
I need this closer to me. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
You gotta pick that rim shot before I come on this show again.
I know. I've got to like have multiples just lined up.
You need drums all around you, buddy.
Maybe I'll just get a whole little drum set and just be ready. Okay.
You need to get some funding and get what's his name to play bongos for you naked.
Whoa. Whoa. What?
You know who I'm talking about? You don't know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, now I can't remember his name, or I would have said it. Who did? Matthew McConaughey.
All
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get that high, but
Well, then if you want to cut the salary a little bit lower, have your whole set look like a movie theater, and I'll get you Pee Wee Herman. He's cheap now because he's dead.
yeah.
I
Well, that's not very funny right now, Robert. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
think it is.
yeah, it
That
is.
whole movie thing is why everybody calls him Pee Wee.
Damn it!
Meow.
Why? Yeah. So,
Meow, I order.
real quickly, do you get a lot of that where like you get set up, you're booked, you're ready to go, and then they're like,
Oh, all the time. All the time. You really can't have a life. There was a time back here in like the late 90s that if I wanted a job, I would buy a plane ticket and I would get a job because the universe would think I'm leaving town, so they would give me a job. But I'd fool the universe because
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
have a refundable ticket.
aha! I was
You
like,
know, it's kind of like you light a cigarette and the bus comes.
right.
Right.
There you go. Yeah. Um. Interesting. So, how many plane tickets you got sitting around right now?
67.
All right. So what?
I'm going to trade him in for just a used plane.
Now, are you going to be working with Donna Lee again anytime soon?
Well, yeah, we play in the sitcom. We play Grandma and Grandpa. Now, there's a couple.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
dude. Oh my goodness. That now okay.
Yeah, it's called Julie's Place.
Julie's Place. All right. Now,
Yeah,
and
it's a sitcom.
where will this be available to see, or is that still
I have no freaking idea.
you just
Right
show
now,
up?
it's in the director's head.
Okay, I got you. I got
You'd need an electric drill to see it.
no. Well, that could be messy, and we'll just leave that where it's at. All right. Well, so Robert, what are
Yeah.
we gonna do now? What are we doing?
I
You
don't
tell
know.
me.
What do you want to ask me some questions? You know, I'm the guy in Hollywood here,
Yeah.
and you're over there, the one cutting heads off a chicken. So you
Yeah.
ask me.
Whoa. Listen. All right. We got this gentleman here that I'm sure you probably just heard. Huh?
Gentlemen,
That
you lose the tongue. You use
Oh,
the
we
tongue
can't.
loosely.
Chris, we can't hear that.
you can't hear it?
No,
What happened? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. What'd you do?
Oh no.
Is that him? Where
No,
is
still
it?
can't.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I didn't
Andy,
touch anything.
Andy broke the machine.
I broke it. It's my fault. I did it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We'll figure it out some other time.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time for random questions of insanity.
Oh boy.
There's a
come
man
from
up
what?
in the
Fifth
rafters
graders?
that you can't seem to hear, but this is his favorite part of the show, and we do this with all our guests for their first time visit. They are questions that have been put together by mildly insane people. That's why it's called Random Questions of
Oh, I
Insanity.
can't wait.
And which basically we're going to get a lot of straight answers out of you, I'm sure.
Something like that.
But they do give us a look into the psyche and the ramblings of your mind.
My
And
mind, oh boy, you're in trouble. Strap you, put your seatbelts on, kids.
right. And so
It's gonna be
basically,
a rough ride.
we're in for a bumpy ride.
Yes, you
Um,
are. You better get that salsa out.
yeah. Well, I've been soaking in it. Can't you tell?
No,
I
we
know.
can smell it. We can
And
smell
stop
that.
sitting on that Boston cream pie. It's warm enough already. Eat the damn thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, Robert.
I know you know what I know that you know that I know. But don't
But
ask
I
me to
know that
repeat
you know.
that.
that I know that you're knowing about the nose of this? Anyway,
No.
so random questions. I've been saying we have two base
Okay.
questions.
All right. Let's do this.
We have two questions we start off with to
Oh
give
boy.
us a base to work off of.
Okay.
So, and I think you're good for both of these. So the first one is, what is the best James Bond film?
Ooh. Ooh, that's tough because I like them and they're all so different. I would have to say, oh man, what's the name of that one? I do like Live or Let Die because I like the soundtrack Wings did. Paul McCartney and Wings did the soundtrack.
Yes.
But I
Plus,
like the older, I like Sean Connery's the best 007, that's for sure.
Yeah.
no, I get it. I
I
get
would
it.
have to say Goldfinger.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Goldfinger! Yeah, I got your Goldfinger right here, buddy.
There it is.
Random Kristian
Yeah, you're a little
Now you
late.
got it.
Insanity.
Good Lord. That's the guy I was talking about. All right. Okay. Favorite James Bond actor?
He just said
Sean Connery.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was okay. things were glitching over here. I had a squirrel. Anyway.
Right.
Die. All right. Now, Robert, you have this magical cupboard refrigerator. You can make any sandwich you want. What is your favorite sandwich and what all's on it?
I would have to say on sourdough bread, like a hero, it would be. Hello?
Yeah. So,
It
well,
would-
you started off with sourdough bread. That's perfect.
Okay, it would be sliced fresh mozzarella,
Ooh,
sliced
nice.
tomato, basil, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar.
Ooh, caprese sandwich.
You got it.
Oh,
The
all right.
Sicilian comes out. The Sicilian comes out.
Yeah,
No, that is.
that's beautiful.
And now, do you like the big beefsteak tomatoes, or do you like Roma, or?
I like the Shanti tomatoes. I don't know if you get them there, but they're so juicy. You can eat them like an apple.
Oh, yeah.
They're seasonal, like in January. No. I think they're more in like coming up in May. January is the blood oranges here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
All right. No, those right on the nose. Nailed it. Beautiful. All right, Andy, let's start with you. We'll get a few of these done and we'll let Robert go because he's a busy man.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
your
I'm
night.
going by the pool.
Yeah. It's your night to order pizza for the group. What are we getting?
We get pizza rosarita.
What's on that?
What's on
Feta cheese, no tomato sauce, feta cheese, and the tomato is sliced so thin, like a Roma tomato, that it melts into sauce when you make it.
All right.
Oh.
It's a Sicilian thing. It's with feta cheese and
Oh.
thin crust.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh.
Because I am a vegetarian.
Oh, well, see, there we go. There's
Now we
something
know.
new we didn't know.
I don't eat animals, and animals don't eat me. I'm hiking and I come across a bear. I pull out my contract. He eats, my friend.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you very much.
He's like, sorry.
California, it's all about contracts, man.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yep.
there were these two guys jogging, right? Two guys were jogging, and one guy has this little jogging bed, but his friend doesn't ask him what that's about. So they're in the middle of hiking in the woods, and all of a sudden they come up to a big black bear, and he gets on his back legs, and they take off. But they know, the one thing you can't get away from is a bear. They can climb trees, they run fast, and they can swim. So these guys know that they're doomed, but they still got a good lead on the bear. So they duck behind a tree. And when they're ducking behind a tree, they go like, what are we going to do? And the one guy with the gym bag opens up the gym bag. And he pulls out a brand new pair of expensive Nikes and he puts them on. And the other guy has to laugh and nervously. He goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm putting on my sneakers." And the guy goes, "Well, what do you think? You're going to outrun that bear?" He goes, "I don't have to. All I have to do is outrun you."
Yeah.
Hey-o, hey-o,
Hey-o.
there it is. Yes, which is true. And
Very
the same
true.
works for a fire. All right. What is something you want to do but can't?
What's something I want to do but can't? Ooh, that would can't because of physicality, or can't because it's against the
Whatever.
law, or can't because
Whatever.
whatever. Oh boy. Um, um, I guess I would have to say poop and have it smell like roses.
Solid.
No,
Well,
Sam.
maybe
I'm
I
sure
can
some
do
people
that if
are.
I eat roses, right? If I eat roses, it would smell like roses.
You are a vegetarian. This
I
could
am a
happen.
vegetarian.
So,
Yeah.
all right. No, perfect. Andy.
You have a time machine. You can go back in time and steal any role from any actor. What role do you steal?
See, I always find this interesting with actors because you would think this would be the oh, here, boom. Nope, they all everyone.
I would have to say the Humphrey Bogart role in my favorite film, African Queen.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, nice one. Wow. All right. Mary Poppins or Uncle Buck?
As far as what?
If you had
Sex?
had whoa, whoa. All right. Thank you. Mwah. Good night, everybody. It's been fun.
Because Mary be popping, but Uncle bucking.
I've given
Oh,
up on the
man.
rim shot, by the way. I've
I
just
would
given
have
up.
to say,
We
as
broke the
much
rim
as
shot.
I love John Candy because of many reasons, stories I've heard with Saturday Night Live and all of that, and what a gracious and wonderful person he is. Uh, I remember one story about that they were shooting, I think it was cars, trains, and planes or whatever that is.
Planes,
And,
trains, and
and the
automobiles.
crew was being abused with 16-hour days and they weren't getting their lunches. He walked off set and said, and stood with them and said, until this crew is treated right, I'm not shooting nothing. So I admire him, but it's got to be Mary Poppins because she's a classic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just a spoonful of sugar.
I'm not even messing with it. Andy, go
Yeah,
with it.
please don't. Don't mess with the purity of that line.
Right. What was your favorite toy to play with as a kid?
Oh, I almost went for a really bad one. I'm glad I held myself back.
This is not going to turn out well.
Something not attached to your body. Thank you.
And
Now it sounds like something like that, but it really isn't an erector set.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Nice.
Rectum, I nearly killed him.
Right.
No, that one
I
deserves it.
grew up very poor, so it was very rare to have really, my chemistry set. I loved, there's nothing more rewarding than to spend a week turning a chicken bone into a piece of rubber, putting it in vinegar,
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that was
remember.
the highlight of my life, man. Nothing else even comes close to that.
Oh my! Well, or you Thanksgiving, you do it with the wishbone.
No, because I don't eat turkey. When there's turkey at my table, he's sitting next to me eating.
When you were a kid, oh well, I'll be there next year. I'm sorry.
When I was
right.
a kid, well, what was the question?
What's the most ridiculous fact you know? Which I think we just got, but
No, I know a lot more ridiculous things than that. Probably, I have to say that I'm on this show. No,
Right.
Oh no, that's the most painful fact that you know.
The most ridiculous thing I've seen or I know.
The most ridiculous fact that you know.
No, I'm not going to go politically. No, I'm not going to go religiously. Um,
The great thing is there's so many options.
that that living in LA is like living in a Roadrunner cartoon. It's
Mm.
palm tree Taco Bell, palm tree Taco Bell, palm tree Taco Bell.
Starbucks, Palm Tree Taco Bell.
This is true. This is true. Andy, one more from you.
Okay. Oh, your food is bad at a restaurant. Do you say anything? Your food
My
is
what?
bad. Your food is bad at a restaurant. Do you
And
say
I have to
anything?
clean this up, right? Do I say anything?
Yeah.
I just tell them, this food stinks. I'm going to follow you home and spit in your dinner.
Yeah.
And
My-
honestly, I think they believe you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you were spitting some Dangerfield at us yesterday. My favorite Dangerfield response to that was, "This food fit for a king. Here, king. Here, king."
Here, king. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here we go. I used that one last night.
Yeah.
I can still see the marks where the jockey was sitting. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell? You call this food? I am better off using it for lubrication than eating it.
Whoa. Whoa. All right. Let's see. You've got where am I at?
I don't know. You tell me. You're in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And not the good one. Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm
right.
sorry.
Where's your happy place?
Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm not living there is because it's landlocked and I need to be near an ocean.
Yeah. No,
but it's an amazing place. If you haven't been there, you need to go on vacation for a week and you will just be dumbfounded. The people are so beautiful. There's all people from all kinds of walks of life loving on each other. The town is about 4,000 people. They do everything together on a weekend. They have zombie crawls. And the only reason I found this place was I had a film with Tom Arnold and Mika Borum, and it premiered there, and I stayed a month, and I fell in love with this place.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
There's music everywhere. It's nothing like the rest of Arkansas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I have family from Arkansas.
They're, like Little Rock and all of that. It's like the capital of the KKK.
Oh, well, try the northeastern part of Arkansas.
Yeah, that's where Eureka Springs is. Have you been?
Northwest.
Have you been? Have you been?
No, I want to go there because they actually have
a big, amazing, very Victorian.
They have a big Volkswagen.
They have a big everything. They have UFO thing. They have a Volkswagen thing. They have a Harley Davidson thing. I mean, that town is always popping. It's very interesting, and it's all they live off the tourists. Like tourists pay like $100 for a crystal, and they walk a mile up north of town and bring a hammer and cut the crystal out of cave
and just pick it up.
Come down and sell it for $1,000.
Oh man, Robert. All right, listen, we're running out of time, buddy. This has not been enough. I most people would say we're done. Thank you. No, we want to bring you back. I would love to have you back on.
All right, let's do this tomorrow.
Well, maybe in a couple of Fridays. I got
I need a break too.
Yeah. It's funny they all say that.
I mean, ever since, like I said, when we had you on with Donald Lee and we had the bad connection, we were both, me and Andy were just like, oh my God, we got to get him on. So I'm so glad you made time for us, buddy. I really
now
appreciate
will this be is there a website that I can go to and tell people to come and watch it, all my fans and stuff? Or
yeah, we'll get you a YouTube link after this and send it to you. That way you can
look, I blink. I don't know what I don't do blink though.
Okay, all right.
Is there like a website?
Yes. Yeah. So it's the randomkristianshow.com. And
when the show is ready to go, let me know, because I got 4,000 people on my Facebook site.
Okay. We'll send it over to you.
Some of them are live.
And we actually, we hadn't a hard enough time just getting this squared away. Otherwise, I'd say we could have linked up your Facebook page.
You didn't even ask me about my, when I started, I did a couple of porno films.
So see, this is something to unpack in the next round. I mean,
okay, yeah, this is.
But my favorite was a musical I did. It was called Yank My Doodle, It's a Dandy.
One last one. All right, Robert, we're bringing you back. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you,
love
Robert.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Amico. Find him on IMDb and pretty much in any movie or TV show that you watch, he's there. All right, Robert, you're the man, bro.
Thank you very much. This was fun. Really.
This was really a blast. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you so much, Robert. Oh wow.
Oh my good Lord. I told you we're just never gonna have enough time.
No, not with him. He's incredible. He really is.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, I don't know what I did. I think I literally broke the soundboard for a while.
I think you did, but you got it.
I had to restart it. I had to shut it down, let it cool off, and I didn't even hit the rim shot that much.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, he's so
great.
Like my mouth hurts. I've been smiling and laughing so much. And we just scratched in the humility of the fact of how he just, that was with Tom Arnold. And he's just dropping names. It's like, it's nothing, which I mean, I get, you make these associations, you make these relationships with people, but I guarantee you, he doesn't have relationships. He has friendships with all these people.
Oh, totally. They all know who he is. They all probably check up on him,
Yeah. And I'm sure, or vice versa or whatever, I mean, they're just all, I mean, I don't know, walking down the street, high-fiving each other,
Right.
I guarantee you, he goes to the Academy Awards and everybody's just like, oh, Rob.
Yeah. Right.
Wow. Oh
yeah. Incredible.
And that's why I kept because I have so many, I don't write the questions
so many thoughts like running through your head of like where to go next. And we can go literally anywhere. He's
one of these people. I'm going to have to literally write all the questions down so I just can start checking them off.
Yeah,
that's just how we're going to have to do it. But in the meantime, we are now riding the waves, starting to head out. Yes. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, Robert Amico, Amico. Google him. You can find him on IMDb. Check out all his movies. I mean, this guy, like I said, everybody has children pictures at home. I know I've seen something. I might give you anyway, check him out. Find the movies he's watching. Busboys is coming out with David Spade. Robert will be in that, so make sure to give him a like, follow, and subscribe. In the meantime, we're going to be taking off 2 weeks from now.
The Rev.
The Rev, that's right. The Reverend Jimmy Bratcher coming back. And the Reverend is out there. He's doing God's work. And he's going to be up for Mother's Day. Get this. They're going to Chillicothe Women's Prison, feeding everybody, not just the prisoners or the staff. They're feeding everybody.
Yeah, that's great.
And putting on a show, they're testifying, and it's absolutely amazing. And this is why we are supporting. We are supporting Jimmy Bratcher and his ministry and everything that he does. So if you are from the Kansas City area, you have a chance. He plays some knuckleheads all the time, but also performs at churches and ministers. So check him out if you can find him. Just go to the ReverendJimmyBratcher.com. You'll find out where he's at, where he's going to be. In the meantime, also, did we tease this now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. There's good stuff coming though.
We have
from your friends at the Random Kristian Show. So
and it's
not yet.
You can't tell, but we're super freaking excited.
Right.
So, and it's going to be amazing, and you're going to love it. So, hang tight for big news. coming your way. In the meantime, we're going to be off next week. We will be back in 2 weeks with the Rev. For me, for Andrew, and everybody involved. We love you. Thank you. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. I'm going to go have an anniversary and celebrate time with my wife. So enjoy, kids. We will talk to you in a few weeks. I forgot to look up where my credits are. They're probably in the same spot that they're always in, but
That's correct. You want me to run them?
yeah, sure, that'd be great. All right. Mwah! Love you, kids. See
Bye,
you
everybody.
soon.